Good evening. In 1990, Congress passed the Hate Crime Statistics Act, and since then, the FBI has collected data and reported on hate crimes in the U.S. Now, for many years, outside of a spike after 9/11, the number of reported hate crimes remained relatively consistent at around 8,000. In 2009, the number of reported hate crimes began dropping significantly, and in 2014, we had the lowest reported number of hate crimes in 2 decades at just over 5,000. And in 2015, a billionaire elitist who'd never had to worry about affording groceries or rent or medical bills in his life came down an escalator and grabbed America by the you-know-what. Told us about how it was the immigrants and minorities and LGBTQ community that were causing our problems, how he's going to save us from all the different people and make America great again. And the MAGA movement was born. And hate crimes also began to rise. The language of our politics took on a tone of fear-mongering, intentional disrespect, and divisiveness. People were called vermin. Bigoted behavior that dehumanized others became encouraged and rewarded. Hateful discriminatory rhetoric became hateful discriminatory policy, and hate crimes surged to the highest levels since reporting began, to nearly 12,000. In 2023 and 2024, the number of reported hate crimes was more than double than that of 2014. That correlation is way too specific for me to believe that it is coincidence. When those hateful discriminatory policies came to our schools, discriminating against trans students, I stood up and said, keep these policies out of our schools. But you let them in because the governor told you to. Just following orders, I guess. I told you then that I would keep speaking until that wrong was made right. And so I was here standing up when those policies came for diversity, equity, and inclusion, when they came for everyone else that is different. And I told you to keep these policies out of our schools, but you let them in because the DOE sent a letter. Just following orders again, I guess. History hasn't been real kind to that excuse. People ask me why I keep speaking. Why is this so important? You control what our children learn and the environment in which they learn. And at a time when hate crimes have reached unprecedented levels, I can't think of anything more important than what our children are taught. Hate will not make us great. And when it came knocking at the doors of our schools, you had the power to keep it out, and you let it in. And I will stay here, standing up and speaking out until you make it right.